Hey everyone, welcome to D20 Tavern, Arizona. I'm JC DeVault, the Dungeon Master. Thank you for your patience. I've been so busy with my day job and everything. Thank you for supporting our channel to this point. Man, we hit our 500 sub goal, and we look forward to giving out that Chris Estrad revamped. Also want to go into a big shout out to Imperial Outpost, a premier game store here in Arizona. Do check them out if you get a chance to come in town. If you're from out of town, if you are in town, you're not stopping in there to get your gaming supplies. It is a must-stop store. So previously in our Clearwater Crew episodes, the party really came to odds with some of the conflicts that were going on both internally with their characters and with quite a surprise of a caravan that was starting to come from Bregmore. Clink was able to see that there was some suspicious activity that was going on, and well, some of the party members, they were really conflicted with what choice they would make. As they saw the caravan take off, off in the distance, a storm rolled in. So now let's see what the party does, and stay tuned after the episode for a little bit of more of what's to come. Thank you, and we'll see you later.
Old here, heartless cold, paid in coin of gold. He comes, he'll go, leave not behind but heartache and woe. Deep, deep woe.
Off in the distance as it echoes towards you, some lightning striking. You are on the road for probably a good mile, 2 miles, nothing going as it starts to kind of trickle down, raining.
Wet possum smells good too.
As you come to this part on the road where there's some rocks that are like on the road, right? You guys on your wagon. Keep this on.
I feel like that's an ambush, right?
Are they different colors like Scooby-Doo? We know it means
Is
something.
one of them like slightly lighter than the others?
Okay, so those are rocks. Okay, so you have to manage your way through here. You're coming from this way.
I'm gonna be kind of towards that, but I don't know that I'm
Do
the
you,
lookout.
do you mind
Yeah,
just
I'm coming
a little meatier than you?
back. And just figure I'm gonna be able to get out and greet anyone we need to talk with.
Yeah.
I think our bird friends has probably can see what's coming.
I mean, however you guys want to do it.
So you're riding this wagon and you're coming through when we put the.
They're in there.
You pass. What's your perception? Passive perception.
16.
16. You catch some movement. Now these rocks, these boulders, are probably a good 7 feet high. Right? They're not little rocks. They're 7 feet by 10 feet. These are big, large boulders that are coming through here.
Something is here.
So you see like orange movement, like over behind the rock.
Who goes there? Do I see that, or does this is just Clank?
Just actually,
I have a
Something-
14 from my
Korth.
passive.
Korth, just Korth.
Okay.
Something orange. I don't know what it is. It's moving around back there.
Flash. So
I pat the ox and just tell him to maintain.
I grab the hilt of my sword,
and then
scimitar.
It's already above.
you do then see on top of the rock, okay, is a 9-foot long, huge teeth that are the size of short swords. Right? Come up and just as it growls and eyeing your guys' ox, and almost simultaneously the thunder rolls, and from behind here is another.
Do I have time to cast Shillelagh?
We will have enough time to roll initiative.
Could somebody grab a Pokeball?
Let's get this so everyone will be able to see it.
Initiative!
Oh
As these saber-toothed tigers come.
That's great.
Do you have a pet now?
Mm-hmm. Flutter.
His name is Flutter.
That's Jackdaw. It looks a lot like me.
Of course.
Clint, what was
I played
yours?
Smoke.
9.
9. Smoke?
21.
21. Quirth?
That was nice.
Was it 16?
You were 16.
Yes, I was, sorry.
And then Grax was a
11.
11, and then
Do they have a little dice on the app or just the website?
You can't roll it. Well, you can only do it if you can't do it through the app.
all right, Smoke.
Yeah, it's gotta be on the roll. Smoke will walk up between these two, reach out and touch both of them. If I had a flask, which you would have not simply have one, I would offer them both a drink as I cast heroism on them, which does some stuff for, like you can't be like you get some advantage of being frightened and everything else, but you also for the minute you both gain 4 temporary hit points
Okay.
at the start of each round.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Anything else?
You say you can't be frightened.
So it is immune from being frightened and gains temporary hit points, which my spellcasting modifier is so it's 4 at the start of each round, and it's 1 minute that it lasts. So, I don't know distance-wise what we're looking at here.
So we get that squares. So on there, there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 squares to that one, and then 5, 10 feet away from this one. That guy's also up a.
I think what I'll do then is I will go 15, 20. I think that's right. If I have 30, right? So 5 over there, so 25 to get kind of behind that rock.
Okay. Anything else?
I will. Oh, because it's a bonus action. As should always happen. As I'm running, I will yell my yeehaw cry, and
What's it sound like?
it's your standard yeehaw.
We got to hear your yeehaw.
You don't want me to wake your daughter up or anything?
Well, just a little bit.
Yeehaw!
Okay.
And cast Bardic Inspiration is my bonus action.
All right. From the top, he's going to jump.
Let's get through 10 minutes.
And leap from here to here, and he's going to bite the ox.
No. You're just hungry.
Pull this dirt
20 feet. So actually, he jumps on top of it.
It's okay. We'll get the tigers to pull it.
I thought the ox was behind us. They should have protected the ox.
What's your hand?
He bites it with a claw attack, and this thing is a massive claw. And he hits it, and he's gonna do 15 points of damage, and it about takes, like, as it claws and comes down its spine, like part of its intestine starts to come out of your ox, right? As it gives this right? And then that is its turn. It's gonna someone give me an opposed strength check for this.
One of our non-small people.
Someone. Oh, so it's actually able to withstand being knocked down by this large cat
Is that a natural
animal.
one?
No.
20.
Oh, 20.
This one is going to come at you, and it's going to pounce on you, and you need to make a strength check.
9.
That'd be an 18.
So you're able to
You're strong, huh?
you're able to, well, I guess it's if you get hit first. So you do get hit, as it is 17 to hit
Yeah.
with the claw. As this
How many was it?
large claw comes across and hits you right in the chest area, and it's gonna do 11 damage.
Okay.
Korth, you're next.
So you guys begin to notice swirling around me. You had never ever seen this before, but swirling, nearly invisible motes of dust, but alive. And as these kind of start to glow a bit, first I'm going to, as they start to swirl around me, I'm going to cast Shillelagh on my club. And then I'm going to use my action to channel magic into my spores and expend a use of my wild shape to awaken them. And I'm going to gain 4 temporary hit points from that. And then I'm going to wait.
All right, Grax.
So I make my way to this bar tiger here that has taken a bite out of our steer or ox, and I get myself between Clink and the tiger to sort of act as a little bit of a shield. Bit of a technical question here. Can I try animal handling to see if I can get him to stop attacking us? Is that a practical thing or a possible thing to try to do? I mean, I am
I think
proficient
it's
in it.
possible, but at this point in time, you can try it.
Okay, would I be doing it at some kind of disadvantage or
That'll
something?
be your action, and it'll be at disadvantage. Yes.
It would be a disadvantage? Okay.
Don't matter.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, that is my first instinct. I'm going to try to have him calm down, and especially since I'm fearless, according to
Yeah.
Smoke's little thing with Jigger.
I mean, this thing is rather large,
yeah.
and it's like probably a size and a half bigger than your ox.
Well, I am immune to fear, and that is a
Charming.
natural 3.
And then you gotta roll it again because it's at
Oh,
disadvantage.
really want that one
well,
to
it's not going to be any worse than that.
It could be a
There
natural
are,
one.
there are numbers worse than
Yeah.
3.
So you try to hit good kitty, good
No,
kitty,
I
kitty.
try to be like, I just keep my hand up. I don't say good kitty.
Or like the dog whisper, right? And it kind of roars right in your face as you're trying to calm this thing down.
Okay, that's okay.
All right, Clink.
That's right.
I pull out my daggers, and I'm gonna say, I'm no stranger to violence, just like Grax, and then I'm going to hit the front one there.
So you're gonna move up.
I'll move up.
Maybe flank him?
Well, you'd have to get around the ox, like the imaginary ox up
Yeah.
there, right?
No, you don't have to flank him.
Be around here, I guess.
So your sneak attack, you could do it with as long as that one's within 5 feet. You can
Okay.
do
Yeah.
sneak
So is
attack.
that a bonus action then, or do I just put that on top of?
Do your first attack?
Okay. That sucks. That's a 1.
Oh, so you come up and you slip, and it's going to try to bite you.
So do I get an attack of opportunity then, since he's I
No.
was engaged with it?
Nope.
No.
Doesn't have to move to attack him.
22, and you're going to take, with the bite, you're going to take 6 damage. As you kind of slip and fall, it senses you and comes over and just its sword-like teeth. You don't. He doesn't fall. He's fine. He slips.
Okay.
All right.
Do I get, for my bonus action, can I disengage and pull back?
You sure can.
I will do that.
Where are you going back to, buddy?
Right back behind. Right back behind Grax.
All right. And we're back to the top. Smoke.
Appreciate that. Take out. Well, not take out. I had it before I did all that, right? So, my bow and fire at this thing. 14.
14 on that first one there.
Yep, it's right here.
Yep. Hits.
Perfect. That is D6. 7.
7 damage.
7 damage. And then, as a bonus action, I am excited over my own hit, especially since the rogue missed and he's such a great fighter. Yell out another, yeah, boys, come on! And cast Bardic Inspiration on my friend that loves the.
So sorry
Yeah,
for this.
sir.
So you shot. It was on your crossbow or a bow?
It's a short bow.
Short bow. So you hit it like in the hind quarters.
Yeah.
And it barely flinches, but you hit him.
Yeah. 7 damage, about the hardest I can hit.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. 6 damage on the dice.
7, yeah, 6 on it, yeah.
And
What's
give
it
it
for?
Bardic Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do?
How tall is this rock I'm behind?
5
I couldn't
feet.
climb it.
5 feet.
Could I get on top of it this turn?
You
I
could.
haven't used any movement.
It would take an action to get up there. What's your
So, yeah.
well?
I
What's your
want them action.
well? What's your passive? Like
Passive.
athletics.
Oh, it's just what it is. So my dex is a +1, but here if I have. No, that's for
Trying to get
falling.
it better. There we go.
Yeah, no, my feet is for falling. So we
Nope.
haven't climb.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Climbing is the same for me, right? Is it a possum?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just get on top of this.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So you get on top.
That's it.
It is the Mr. Saber-Tooth Tiger.
So as he begins his turn
Yeah.
within the 10 feet of me, as my spores swirl around, I am using my reaction to there it is. I'm using my reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic unless it succeeds on a con.
So on which this one or this one?
This one.
So this one's going first, and then that one will go next.
Okay.
So I'll do. So that one's gonna bite the first. It'll bite Grax. Or it's gonna claw you, Grax. And it does with a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Make a strength DC.
Strength, okay. 20.
20. You pass. As you get hit by this big paw, it like almost makes you stumble a little bit, or at least puts you back on one.
On my heels.
On your heels, and you're like, whoa, that's a strong animal. As it's gonna hit you for. Whoa. No, but that's 17 damage.
Okay. So
Is
it
it-
swipes at me with its paw.
Yeah.
As it swipes at me and makes contact, and its nails start to dig into my scale a little bit, electric shocks shoot out into its paw, and it takes 16 damage.
16 damage?
16 damage.
Oh, I like that. I guess my arrow's not that impressive.
All right, so the next one goes.
Okay, so he's actually taking 2d4 necrotic.
No saving throw, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's where is it? Con throw.
It's DC.
14.
I rolled 14 on the die.
That's a bummer.
That is a bummer. Okay.
Take half that.
And then he is going to swipe at you with a claw for 19 or 20 to hit.
Sure.
And that will be 7, 10, 12 damage.
Okay.
Make a strength check. As he takes this big chunk out of your leg. With this big,
Nat 20.
massive claw. But you're able to hold your ground. Korth.
I am going to. I'm going to swing my shillelagh at him. And that is a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Yes,
They're big.
do this.
Starts to rain a little harder. There's blood all over the place from your cow seems to be like bleeding out.
It's gonna be 5 plus 6 for 11.
11 damage?
Yeah. Oh, no,
What?
I've lost my 10 hit points as well, so that's gone.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Anything else?
You get those every turn, though.
You get
Plus-
4 from me every turn.
Oh, well,
That's
yeah,
a fair one.
but my pool, they still, okay, so that would have been, okay, I'll figure that out. But the hit points I gave myself are gone, and so I don't do my necrotic damage on my melee attack anymore.
Cracks.
I take a melee swing at the tiger in front of me.
Yeah, that electric shock, like almost made it stun a little bit.
Oh, do I have advantage?
No.
No.
Good thinking.
Not that
though.
much.
Good thinking though.
Let's see.
But you rocked his world a little.
12 to hit.
12 to hit. That is going to hit.
Fantastic. So as my scimitar strikes down, it's not lightning, but it's kind of like a dark energy washes over the blade, and it sinks into, as it sinks into the creature, I cast Inflict Wounds, which is 3d10 necrotic damage.
So you can't do that. It's going to be either or.
It says make a melee spell. Oh, I'm sorry.
Melee
It's-
spell attack.
Okay, it's a melee spell attack, so I'll do that then.
Okay.
But that's maybe what it looks like since it's a melee spell attack. So,
So,
I won't take that plus the damage of the scimitar, but maybe that's the mechanism in which.
you could. Okay, I see what you're saying. So
Yeah.
you grab it and then.
Yeah, I
we
wasn't
can
going to
use it-
add
we
the
can use that
scimitar's
as
damage
fluff.
to
We
it.
can use that as fluff. That's
Okay.
fine.
Fluffy.
We can
My
use that
fluffy
as fluff.
scimitar.
But it sucks.
Woo! 18, 19, 21 damage.
21 damage. Wow.
I was so impressed with my 7 damage. I mean, I was so
Literally
impressed.
drain the life out of this, and
All I did was fall in the mud. It's okay.
what's your alignment?
It's hard to hit those eyes.
Neutral good.
Make a wisdom save.
Oh.
Just like what'd you roll on the die?
7.
So put a check mark by your alignment.
Okay.
Okay. It is
the most
now.
honest
Is there anything
thing I've
else you want to do?
Depends. Do I kill it?
Nope.
Well, how about this? Just for a little more fluff, since smoke gave me the ability to regain 4 temporary hit points at the end of, or at the beginning of my turn, after the attack, maybe some of my wounds heal up as it starts to bleed out.
Okay.
Since it is necrotic and you're painting the picture that it's kind of a dark attack.
Blink of coins.
Let's try this again. Are you moving?
Same thing?
Same thing.
It seems to be bleeding pretty good.
Good. That's the way I like it. 11 plus 6, 17?
17 hits.
Nice. So this is just my normal dagger then? Do I do the,
You will
the
get
sneak attack as a separate roll?
So you get the dagger,
Uh-huh.
1 dagger, which is 1d4.
Okay.
And then you get the sneak attack, which is it 1d6 or 2d6 now?
Two.
I think it just said 1d6.
Oh.
I could be mistaken.
It climbs pretty quick.
What's that number?
Features.
Features. Cool.
Sneak attack is 2d6.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay.
Once per turn.
So it's gonna be just 3. And then 9.
So you hit it as it the gash. He doesn't hit it and deal like damage with the scimitar, but he as he hits this, it almost sucks the life out of it, right? In darkness, like it drains out, and it kind of as it's like kind of wavering, and you come up and you stab it like right in the rib cage,
Okay.
and it kind of crumples down and falls lifeless to the ground. Dead.
I think we found 2 new daggers for you, my friend.
How much damage you did? 9. So it's dead. Smoke.
I think Smoke doesn't really have a shot with his bow and arrow, so he is gonna look at this little kitty over here and start singing that horrendous theme of the Tennessee Volunteer University of Rocky Top, casting dissonant whispers.
Okay.
That is to save on a 14 wisdom saving throw.
Wise kitty.
Sure, it's a very wise cat.
That fails.
That's good. So it will take 8 damage,
8 damage.
but then it must use its action, use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
From you?
Mm-hmm.
Attack of opportunity.
Definitely.
Almost as good as those vines.
So as it's leaving, wow.
Chief kill monster.
Swing and miss.
It's just done too much damage to you, right? You're kind of bloodied too, as you're kind of weaving and bobbing, and it. You take a lazy swing at it, as it seems to take off.
Kind of stumble a little bit and plant my club in the ground and go.
That guy's dead. How long does that last?
Dissonant whispers. So it says just away from you, and then it gets into if it doesn't, or if it doesn't move an obvious damage. On a successful save.
Okay. So this is an animal.
I used my reaction for my Hail of Spores attack,
Mhm.
so I don't think I swung at Kitty at all.
So you're towards the tail end. You go after Kitty. So you don't get your reaction back until
Until it's my turn.
your turn. Yeah.
So I wanted to swing, but
Yeah.
I didn't.
So this saber-tooth tiger is gonna watch you guys and kind of back off and disappear back behind some rocks over that way.
And he does that before my turn begins.
Yeah, it's a reaction to the spell I cast on.
As it begins to walk away.
Ambushes during a rainstorm sound familiar? Hey, we would love to chat it up with you down in the comments, so please leave some comments down below of an ambush that went on during one of your sessions. And also, would love to hear some of your input about what we got going with the channel so far. Hey, we're just looking to get better to provide a good quality product to you. And let's get those comments flowing. And do remember to hit the subscribe button, like if you're new here. And welcome to our channel. And we will see you next time.